Welcome everybody, it's Granny J. Clay, and I wanted to show you something kind of fun. I just kind of took a chance on something. I saw these on the internet, and they're of course fake pearls, but they're 3 in a string, and they, like a smile, they drape. One is small, the next one's a little bigger, the next one's big. Let's see, there's 4, I guess there's 4 of them that drape, but they're to hang on the back of a chair for weddings. And they're so pretty. And what I wanted to do is just to see if maybe I could use some acrylic paint and get them to be a different color. And so I tried it this morning, and this is what I came up with, these pretty turquoise ones. Aren't they pretty? I did it the same as I did with my wood beads, but these are kind of shiny, so I didn't know if the paint would take to them very well, but they did. They did, and so I'm just tickled. And I had them upstairs. Actually, I'm going to put them on our stairway banister at Christmas time. There will probably be 5 of them next to each other, but I can't hold them up the way they should be because you wouldn't be able to see them, but I thought you could see them this way. This is how they come, and this is what I did this morning. And even the ribbon dyed. It's much stiffer now, of course, but it was just my turquoise acrylic paint that did it. Isn't that pretty? And it took seconds. And then I actually just put one end around a hanger and took it down in the basement, hung it up for a while, and let the fan blow on it. And voila. So my experiment worked. So you could dye them gold, red, green, black, whatever color, and it works. So I just thought I'd show that to you in case you have some events coming up, or you want to decorate a little bit differently for Christmas or whatever. But I thought they turned out so pretty. Okay, enough for that show and tell. I am going to show you something that I have been playing with. So I'll be right back. All right, I just wanted to show you the trees. You remember that I told you that I had green, and then my red came in. This is the 12 gauge art wire, but it's very bendable. And I had made a tree before, and it's funny because I went on Pinterest just earlier after I made these, and I saw some on there. And you can make them several different ways, but people think alike that do crafts, I guess. So what I have done is I used a 10-inch one. This was 15, this was 20, and this was 25 inches. So you can see this, let's see, the tallest tree is about 3 1/4. This is 3 1/4 inches tall and 3 inches wide at the base here. So depending on what you're going to do with them. But I thought they were so cute. I was just thinking, gee, you could do a few things with this. You could put beads on it. You could just do a few things. And if you remember, I guess I don't have one out here, but I had some other wire that I actually pounded it to make it work hard, and flattened it. You can flatten this. It looks really cool flattened, but then I had to spray paint it gold, and then I put little dots on it. Anyway, it's cute. They look cute. I just hope that some of these kinds of things inspire you to do some of it. And whenever you make something, you can always give it as a gift. People are just, they like to have gifts. They like to get gifts. And I love to give gifts. So anyway, that's an idea. I thought I would just make this larger one with you. So let's just take a minute and do it. I measured out this, a 25-inch long piece of my green wire. So let's try this. I'm going to use, again, my Wubbers tool. And for the top, I'm using the smaller of the 2 here. So let's just, go like this. And I'm trying to keep it so I can't feel it. Bring it down a little bit more. And then I'm just going to bring it around like this. Just bring it around, kind of push it around. And then I want to have it come straight out from, let's see if I did that right. It's a little bit curved. That's not too bad. And it's not down all the way. I'm gonna bring it in a little bit more. There you go. Okay, let's bring it over this way and show you that way. So that's how you start. Well, that's how I start. Anyway, I don't know how everybody else does this, but this is how I do it. It's a very simple little tree. Okay, so there's your first part. Let me bring it down just a little bit. Hopefully I'll stay in frame most of the time here. And then what I do, I'm going to turn it this way to show you how to grab it. And I'm going to grab the bigger end now. And I want to wrap this wire down and around the big end. But I'm going to bring it out just a little ways. And because this is so long, I won't be able to do much on camera with it, but let's see how this goes. The way I like to do it is to just like that. Just tip it around like that. So that's one. And then, and I put the bigger part on the bottom. That's where I want the curl to be. And I'm going to take it again and I'm just going to wrap it around. Okay, see? We're starting off really good. Yeah, getting there. When you're done, you can kind of reshape a little bit what you want to do. And you can decide to come way out here or you can stay fairly close. As you can see, I stayed fairly close as I went on this one. I'm going to leave that there so you can kind of look at that. Okay, so I've still got the big barrel on the bottom. I'm going to bring it out just a little bit more. And I'm going to wrap that around, which leaves this kind of thick up here, which is exactly what I want. And I'm going to bring it back around again, except I kind of, let me just put this back in here. Bring it back a little bit, because I wrapped it the wrong way. There we go. Okay, so that's what we've got so far. As you can see, it's similar to that. And then I'm going to do this because I want it on the bottom. Or excuse me, I'll do it on the top this time, I guess. Or am I? Oh, I'm confused. Yeah. So I'm going to bring it out just a little ways. And I'm going to bring this around. I keep bringing it out of view, I'm sorry. So you're basically just weaving it back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. And I'm going to go out a little bit more there, bring it back over, kind of bend it in a little bit. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then the bottom. Okay, let's see what we can do here. Let's see what we can do here. And then I bring it back. Sometimes you wrap just like you did the previous one, sometimes you don't. Okay, now this doesn't look like this one because I will show you what else to do, but right now I want to roll this back in and I want to use my smaller one. And so I'm going to take it and I'm going to just roll it a little bit here. There we go. Like that. Make it a little tighter, and then what I'm going to do is come in with my, I might not have to roll it too far, it looks like, but I want to at least get it in. I don't want to, since this will bend easily, I didn't want to pinch it too hard, so that's why I brought in this plier. Now what I'm going to do is, and you can see that there are several wraps here. Let's see, a couple there, a couple here, a couple there. Okay, but now what I want to do is I want to kind of shape it a little bit, and so I'm just going to push it here, push it there, maybe bring it up a little bit or make it a little bit wider somewhere like that. You can kind of bend it a little bit after you make it. Okay, and then I bring this out, then I'm going to kind of take my thumb in there and make that a little bit wider like that. Okay. That's not too bad. Except for that one. It looks too straight right here. Let me see if I can grab it and kind of do something right here with it. Just kind of work it around. Okay, now bring it back here, here. Okay, that's a little bit better. A little bit better. Now what I'm going to do is, let's see, what can I take? I will take, I've got a jar of these makeup sponges that I use for when I work with ink. So what I'm going to do is just lay this here, and I'm going to take this and I'm going to press it down. Press it down. Wherever it's popping up, I'm going to press it down because I like to have it shaped a little bit rounder. Okay, there we go. There. Not too bad. But can you picture putting little beads on there? Pearls, maybe? Something to dress it up a little bit more. That looks a lot bigger, doesn't it? I made my turns bigger than I did on here, so I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So you have to kind of pay attention when you're doing it if you need to have them exactly identical. But I just thought that was so cute. You could just hang that like this, you know, and if you wanted to, you could even spray this a different color if you didn't want it green. But I thought they were so cute. So I just thought I'd just stick that in there and show you. Let me bring in the other ones because they're cute, I think. Oops. Here we go. I always tend to want to go the opposite way. There we go. Again, this one was 10 inches long when I started. This one was 15, 20, and both of these were 25. I just did that a little differently than this one. So you can see how they'd be really cute, and you can, you know, think of all kinds of different things to do with them, paint them, you know, decorate them with beads, whatever you want to do. So I just wanted to share that for today, and I think that's all I was going to share. Yes, because I wanted to show you the pearls, and they were dry. So that's all for today. I hope you've enjoyed sharing these little things that you can do here and there to make somebody else happy. I hope you're all doing well today. We have a beautiful day here. It's just gorgeous. We had a freeze the other night. It was down in the 20s. Yesterday, it was over 80. It's crazy. But we went to my grandson's ball game last night, and they won. That was so fun. It was their last game before they play in the playoffs, and so that was lots of fun. But we're enjoying another beautiful day. It's a little more windy today. Well, you guys, if you're making Christmas projects, let me know. It's just kind of that time of year where I love to just dig in and play and then give them to people. So God bless you all. I will see you soon. Bye for now.